Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 13. Ryan, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Ryan. They'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Ryan. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
You just got cooked.
Point.
I did get cooked, I'm not gonna lie.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
That was tough. I was sitting there watching him too. I was like, bro, he's gonna go straight to that man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Spotlight and everything, and he changed the spotlight. I already knew it was up.
Here's the 2nd year back out of NC State.
I wasn't even, they were really built like that. Stop that.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
I respect it. 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 I
I am about to grab the mic after this game.
Third-year running back.
Oh yeah.
Tired of not.
Yeah, bro, you
A gaping
tripping.
hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be
Bro, that's my
giving him a
boy,
whole
yeah,
lot
he's
of credit
going
and
off.
thanking him for that much space to rumble.
I told bro, you ain't going nowhere up from here, bro. Keep doing what you're doing.
So from the
Once
36
when
now,
I tell
first
you,
and
you
10.
want to know what really told me that talk was really gonna be like really like nice as fuck. Key,
They run.
listen.
Hines.
Oh, you ain't listen to me.
And the hold
You hear what I'm
closes
saying?
quickly there. He gets
Yes.
maybe a couple
When he
into the
did
38.
this project for last year, this
It's
time
definitely
last
tough
year,
to get down. We just
for
saw it right there, but how about what we did
like a
say?
Black History Month.
Pursuit, wrap up,
I think it's from Martin
and
Luther
then
King for
the
real.
big finish with the tackle.
Or no, it was about being black. So it was Black History Month, and he had me play. I
The
played
last
for
run
him,
got a couple. Here's second
and
and
he
8.
put it in a recording. And he put in, like, he all edited, the way he edited the video, I was like, yo, this shit is like that.
They'll try to throw now. Brissett. Finding Paris Campbell, and there's Campbell's first
Yeah.
NFL
The way
catch.
he did that video,
Catch
straight
good
for
for
tall
5. It's
as a
third
creator.
down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you
Gotta
had
hit
to
him with
stop it?
early.
It would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think
Oh,
so.
I mean,
I think
sub,
in most
bro. I can't
cases,
even
just
run it.
down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield. This is
Ooh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your Troy Polo gold jacket. Yes,
I
sir.
think that's offsides on the
You got it.
defense.
They gave
That's
Troy
gonna
gold
stand,
jacket.
partner.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after.
Dot.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. The Broncos have taken the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On third down, Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Equanimeous Synchrone. 3 and out. 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop.
Come to the line, ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Hines. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. This is Hines. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. A first down throw for Brissett. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hines. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the the gun, Brissett. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
I'm coming after you. Check 37. Check 37. Go, go. I got it.
Here's Brissett. Looking deep for Hilton. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down.
Yeah, that was a dot. I threw that up on a prayer, but I ain't gonna lie. But he can't use it, so it is what it is. Jason Tatum gained on that, but look. Bang! She missed it. She don't care.
That's supposed to be an.
Hey, Jason Tatum banged on Al Horford, man.
Second quarter.
He banged on Al Horford. That was supposed to be a pick. Yeah. I know. It's okay. Hi, I'm Dave.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Be a long day for you. Check 99. Check. Undercut.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts have taken the lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get him down? There the first time. Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. 21. Shit. Watch the shit. Hey, box truck. Box truck.
Now it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, Blue 80. Blue 80. You better be afraid of me. Blue 80, got it.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. It's complete to Jones. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. first and 10. It's Ryan. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, one thing's for sure. When you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28.
They're not ready for this.
To throw again, Ryan. That'll be caught by St. Brown. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
Ryan now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
21.
Throwing again. Ryan. Open man right side is St. Brown. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
That's all right. 21. Right over there. Yeah. Hey, 59, ready. Hey, check. Check. Gun.
Ryan will throw again. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They run again with Hines. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Ryan, and he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Ready, ready. Get Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, express.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Watch, twitch. 22. 27.
And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. Complete to Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Ready, blue 80. White 25. Check. Let's go. Switch. Let him go.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Jones has it. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His first touchdown of the new season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Let's go now. Pittsburgh. Check 45, Demont. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check 13.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Back now in Indianapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now in Indianapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
TF is this? Emoji happy tears. He said he had to get his son, but I mean I am eating, so I don't care. Lol, you just wanna see me sell. Fuck his son. Fuck yo food. Exactly, it as 4QT and you bout to fuck it up. Write something in Snap when this shit start back up. I got you.
So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Play action now. Brissett. Catch made here by Campbell. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
3 down, 3 down. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Matt Ryan trying to lead the Falcons from behind. Last year in 16 starts, just 1 4th-quarter comeback for the QB. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They run, Devontae Freeman. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not.
I know, emoji man face palming with medium dark skin tone.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Brissett. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, here's Brissett. And he's got his man Hilton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 1500. 1500. What we got? Sponge.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mike 27. We ain't giving up nothing today. You go tight. You got tight. Tight right there.
Now Brissett. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. On second down, here's a run with Mack. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brissett to throw on first. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. He's coming. We got double up. No. Off. Get him on. Rest. Check 45 to Mike. Watch the screen. Pass.
Now Brissett.
Screen.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
GC Mo.
Hey, man up. Go. Man up, 45, 45, 45. Mike, 45. Hey, watch the leg. Henry.
Now Brissett on fourth down. And this is going to be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10.
So, that's hilarious. That's a great read. That's so...
In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's
I folded.
That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations
Keep
type of
hitting
plays
you
they
up.
like to run. Read it and were able to go
He's a
after the
Western
football,
goat.
get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Crew able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point one.
Hey, that was a sellout moment. You know, all of it. That's going on a montage. That's going on a montage. B-Watts. B-Watts, that's gotta go on the montage. Sellouts, that's on the montage of sellouts right there.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I got 3 timeouts.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Around the NFL, they're in the fourth now in Green Bay. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hold on, a victory there would be their third of the year. Brissett. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
In the game. Basically.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third.
I told you that you was gonna sell.
We can motion hike, great. No, I'm talking.
Brissett looks to throw.
He dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it. It was a great ball. There wasn't nothing to do about that.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, but whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They are just brimming with it right now.
Yes, I don't know right now.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Brissett to throw for it on fourth. Complete to Hilton. And they really get this all the way to midfield. Marking down to 49. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Set it down, baby.
Here's Brissett.
Oh wait, didn't I just run this? Did I just run this? Did I just run this? Wait, I think I'm not tweaked out. Did I run that twice? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's it. That's the rules. I'm good. Pull another trick out of my hat.
That 1, 2, 3 miles away from each other.
That's why you butter them up in the first half. Oh, that was a good ass bait. That was a good ass bait. I respect that. I respect that. He got me. He got me.
Sell out. Sold. Kilo, you wouldn't believe how GC sold this game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
What happened? What happened?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Freeman again.
Wow.
And about the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Yeah.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
That's okay.
So for Atlanta, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, oh well. You don't want the broccoli? Thanks. Hmm? Yep. Alright. Can you give me a napkin? Thanks. I'm making a creation over here. Hmm.
You done with the game?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should put plug in my rope.
Okay. Okay, y'all.